Lynette, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I think Derek said he was going to include a line in the high pack. You know, basically the track we're trying to do. Is that on there? And is it that black line? And if so, could we change the color just so it stands out a little more?
We don't have a line. We have 2 waypoints.
Okay, just start and end.
Yeah.
Is there a way to make a line in between them?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, just so we have that reference as we go along.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's populating the same folder, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Yep. Yep. Yep.
I guess this was the ship's track on the way in. Yeah, that's what that is. This might be a ship's track too. We might have gone past it and then come back or something. Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Jamie. I'm going to be subbing in for Kyle in the comm seat for a little bit while he does some interactions. Just didn't want you to be startled when you heard my voice. How are we doing so far?
Hey, Jamie, welcome.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Pretty good.
I'm predicting that this is going to be Kyle's favorite dive because it's going to be all rocks all the time.
Oh, yeah.
What are we, can you catch me up, Bill? What are we doing? What's this dive about?
Yeah. This dive is, we're going to be making a short traverse along the axis of the southern back arc. So the axis kind of means it's a linear feature, a line, and that feature is the back arc is where their plates are spreading apart in the upper plate of this subduction zone. So we're west, slightly west of the arc. An interesting aspect of the Mariana region is it's got the arc and the back arc. They're separated, but the arc is kind of bowed out like a bow and arrow bow. And the back arc's more straight, and so in the north, far north, and the far south, the arc and the back arcs converge. They get very close to each other. In the middle, they're far apart. So we're down at the southern end where the arc and back arc are close together. Yesterday we were on the arc. That's Toto Caldera. You know, you wouldn't find a caldera on the back arc. The back arc is more a basaltic volcano like the ones in Hawaii. The arc is more cone volcanoes like Mount St. Helens or Crater Lake or something. So very different styles of volcanism. So today we're on the back arc. The main idea here for this dive is to do a bunch of lava sampling. It's an area, a part of the back arc that has not been sampled before, so there's kind of a gap in the coverage of samples. These samples are for petrology and geochemistry, looking at the chemistry of the lavas and what it can tell us about how the magmas form and what depth they come from and what happens to them on the way to the surface, things like that. And yeah, so this is going to be a relatively short dive, probably only 4 hours on the bottom. So we're just going to be going along, looking for fresh lava samples to collect and get as many as we can over as far as we can in that amount of time, basically. So this site's never been visited before. There's no evidence of hydrothermal venting in this area, but as I say, it's never been visited. The last time we looked for hydrothermal plumes, I think, was probably in 2003, so that was quite a while ago. I'd say the only reason why venting would suddenly appear is if it had an eruption between then and now, and we don't know that that's happened. We don't know that that hasn't happened. So
you said we're
we don't
looking
know.
for relatively young lava.
Yeah.
What is relatively young in terms of lava?
Well, it means we want samples that look dark and glassy and, quote unquote fresh to a geologist.
Yeah,
and
how many years old is that?
Not altered. It could be. It's hard to say. Hundreds of years is probably young. Mainly, we don't want them to have been sitting around in a hydrothermal vent, because that changes the mineralogy and the chemistry of the rocks. We call it unaltered. So
unaltered.
yeah,
Got it.
sort of more or less like it was when it erupted. And we're also trying to get rocks that are in place, sort of. So not something that fell down the hill from far away, but this area of the back arc is relatively flat and no big features, at least from the ship bathymetry. So it should be. We'll see what it looks like on the bottom, but it should be sort of easygoing. Hey, and we're going to have visibility today, unlike yesterday. That'll be a nice change.
Yes.
Yesterday was very challenging a lot of the time because of we were in a sulfur-rich vent field, which made for a lot of white, cloudy water. Sometimes you couldn't see anything. So,
Yeah.
But today since there's no known venting in the area, water should be very clear. Seafloor is going to be black, I'm guessing, because basalt is black. It's going to be dark.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a lot of biota around, but we might see some. Depends how old the lavas are. There might be some seep-ins and stalked crinoids and things like that, kind of background deep sea life, not hydrothermal animals.
Could you
probably.
Could you tell us a little bit more about basalt and what it is?
Basalt is a name of a composition of lava. So basalt means it's a volcanic rock. It's at one end of the spectrum between, let's see, kind of primitive. That is, it hasn't changed much in composition from when it first formed in the mantle.
Okay.
So in lava compositions have a range from that end, primitive, sort of not changed very much, to if magma sits around in the underground for a long time and cools slightly, it can start crystallizing. Every crystal takes elements out of the remaining melt, and so the composition of the melt changes. And so through time, if a magma is sitting there and cooling and crystallizing, it changes composition quite a lot. So That's another difference between back arc and arc. The back arc has primitive basaltic compositions. The arc has more evolved, that's the word we use, compositions, so that they've differentiated from this primitive composition to like andesite is another composition word, dacite, rhyolite, those are further along the continuum. And those are all volcanic rock terms. If magma sits around and crystallizes completely underground, there's another set of terms that, so those have big crystals because they've sit around and they completely crystallize instead of being erupted. So the rhyolite, the equivalent of a rhyolite is granite. That's probably a familiar term. That's at the evolved end of the spectrum. A basalt, equivalent of a basalt that crystallized underground is a gabbro. So so volcanic, you go from basalt to rhyolite, and the rocks that crystallize underground we call plutonic because they make a pluton that's just a big body of magma that crystallized underground. So that goes from gabbro to granite. Yeah. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Jacob, what's your favorite type of rock?
It's a tricky question. I always like blue schist.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
Exotic.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
That's a metamorphic rock.
Oh.
So metamorphic rocks are ones that have been buried deep in the earth and kind of warmed up, and they recrystallize and change their mineralogy, and they can be deformed. You know, they get kind of gooey, and if they're squished, then they can, like marble is a metamorphic rock, and schist, and yeah, so blue schist is a really unique one because different kinds of metamorphic rocks form under different pressure and temperature conditions. So usually, you know, if you go deep in the earth, you are increasing pressure and increasing temperature, right? So that's the usual thing. Blue schist is high pressure but low temperature, and that only happens in a subduction zone.
Oh.
So that's because the subduction zone is, you know, the plate that's the seafloor is going down into the earth, so it's cold and it takes a long time for it to warm back up. So that's, but it gets high pressure because it's diving down into the middle of the earth. So you get the high pressure, low temperature only in subduction zones. So.
Oh, so in this area, you said there's the arc and the back arc.
Right.
Which one's east and which one's west?
The arc is east of the back arc.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to picture the map in my head.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, there is a blog on our website which has some great photos and maps that will kind of visualize what Bill's talking about right now.
Maps definitely help.
Yeah. And we're, just for those of you just tuning in, we're about 3,000 meters deep, and we're almost at the seafloor to collect some basalt lava rocks for our volcanologists.
Jamie's a pro. He's
Jamie,
going to turn her into a geo nerd.
It's not that often I have a couple expert geologists sitting next to me, and limestone is something that I'm familiar with, and I would appreciate a rundown on limestone.
How does that fit
in the rock?
Yeah.
RV's on or maybe it doesn't.
Oh yeah, it's a rock. So we've been, oh, there's the seafloor. We've been, you know, volcanic rocks and plutonic rocks, those are called igneous, so that means they come from magma deep in the earth, basically. Then we talked about metamorphic rocks. Those are kind of recycled rocks that are one kind of rock, and then they get buried and changed by temperature and pressure and come back up. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. So limestones are formed, they're marine sediments and corals, and so they're usually shallow water formations, you know, that start unconsolidated, but they get buried and then turned
like
into
calcium
rock.
Carbonate.
Yeah. So they can be full of shells and, you know, marine fossils. And fun fact, the top of Mount Everest is a limestone. So that's kind of mind-blowing because
It was
Wow.
underwater
it
at some
formed
point.
underwater, and now it's the highest point on Earth. So
Interesting.
that's because the Himalayas formed when India smashed into Asia, and it's pushed the
Wow.
Himalayas up to great heights. Plate tectonics in action.
Geology is really cool.
Yeah.
And like this is coming from a biologist. I think I really like geology.
Yeah, it can
heard
be kind of mind-blowing.
that collision to also remove the Pacific plate a certain shift, and you could see it in the Hawaiian island chain where there's a
Ah,
kind of like a shift in how the islands were formed and
yeah,
where they were
yeah,
going. So
right.
yeah,
I guess I didn't know those happened at the same time, but yeah, it definitely reflects a change in plate motion.
yep.
Okay, so we're on the seafloor. So the pilots are getting situated.
Ouch.
Yep. Ready at video.
Sorry, I wasn't on SPL.
I got you.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's see where we're at with our hydraulics here. And come down a little closer to the seabed if you want, or are you good there?
Who are you talking to?
Ed.
Oh,
Oh. I was like, I don't have much control over that. I'm fine where we are.
Roger. We're gonna bring
Lights
our
look good.
craft arm out and do a white balance here.
okay. Morning, Dan.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good.
Is that Dr. Chadwick in the house?
It is.
Awesome. Rumor is
We
we're
got
gonna-
we
we're
got the
gonna
rock
get
hounds
rocks.
in the room.
Sweet. And downlight's coming on it.
Thank you very much. Turning down. Oh, I was too slow.
And
I'm going to
I'm
pop
gonna,
over
I'm
here
gonna
and look
test
at
out our
that.
fancy new dive specials.
Huh.
Wow, look at all those
Is
cameras.
that doing what you want?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, good. Yeah, just change the one for the people that use sample 2. Can I come in? Knock, knock.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna, oh, head zooming in.
Yeah, I wasn't waiting.
Thought the manipulator was moving there for a minute.
It's coming towards you.
It always freaks me out.
I think that freaks you out.
See, I'll move the camera for you.
Okay. Oh man, look at that fine control.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's beauty.
amazing what a
Very low
Atlantic
valve.
contact will do.
Yeah, yeah. That's great. I love that.
Hang on, it looks like I got a focus.
Bump down, maybe?
Roger.
Yeah, but give me a... Are you doing that on GUI or Stream Deck?
Wait. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
Oh,
this?
oh, oh,
Don't do
coming
it,
out.
Don't do it. Fell off the end of the world there.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Wow, that's going to be fun. We're going there, Bill. I'm good.
Geology gift shop.
The ROV drifted and I had auto altitude in there and it decided to find its new altitude. I'm good, Ed. You can continue.
All right,
on.
coming back in.
Yeah, that's why I have all the other cameras up.
Yeah, I caught it out of the back there. Let's go down to 80. What's bouncing? Is that you?
No, well, that's me
The thrusters?
getting western with the thruster there.
Yeah.
Let me dial in some Z-bias here. I haven't
Thank
tested
you.
our new.
Little perspective
I came
here,
in,
too. Whoops. There we go.
We came in later anticipating
Yeah, I would think so.
rocks. We like rocks.
I think you need a rock, Dan.
Totally need a rock.
That's what I'm
You're-
hearing.
Did I hear someone say light ROV? I got a field of study for you.
I never did put
Hey,
the other
Bill, we have
jaws
a
on.
question. Are these pillow lava formations?
They look like pillow lavas, yes. They're a bit broken up. Haven't gotten a
All right, I'm ready when you're ready, Dan.
great
Yeah, I'm
view of
ready.
them yet,
All
but
right,
yeah,
copy.
I'd call
Go
these
ahead and
pillows.
black balance the camera. It's going to take the camera dark for a couple seconds on
They,
purpose,
uh,
starting now.
You know, I'm noticing there's a little dusting of sediment on them, so they
Preset
didn't
over
come out
here.
yesterday, that's for sure. 'Cause they're not, they look, but not a huge amount of sediment.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
that's
so
way
that's
better than
that's
yesterday.
just a relative age
And go
sort of
ahead
thing.
and
You can't really
white
put a number
balance.
on it, but kind of depends on the local rate that sediment
Preset.
falls to the seafloor and stuff like that, and the
There we go.
current, bottom currents, all that
Good
topography.
black balance, good
But
white balance.
they don't look too old.
Ready to roll?
But not the
Like-
ones we're looking
Get
for.
to
Oh
my
no,
other
I think
preset.
that's
Oh.
we'll take what we get. You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want the relatively
Brighten you up
youngest.
there.
Relatively
Yeah,
young,
it
yeah.
doesn't have to be pristine.
That's what I call myself.
It also probably wouldn't hurt to have a couple older samples and some newer ones as well.
Rec 1A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta do a system
Yeah, you
health
know, if
check
I
here.
were to guess an age, I would say less than 100 years old, because there's not much sediment on them.
Yeah.
Could
10,
could
10,
be
10,
quite a
10,
bit less. I don't know.
26, 26.
Okay, where was that cliff?
Check 1, 2.
And when you get these into the lab, Bill, you could pinpoint how old these are, I'm guessing?
Not necessarily. Basalts are kind of hard to date unless, because they, you know, there's different dating techniques, use different, they require different elements and so forth, and different ones have different half-lives, so they kind of work in various age ranges, so it can be easier to date older rocks than younger rocks in some cases.
I just wanted a, I wanted a view of the, there's a cliff here and a little kid in me can't resist jumping off.
I think I saw some younger kind of low bait flows to the right whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Some of those that look kind of platy, if that crust is not attached, that might be an easy thing to pick up.
That's true.
But we'll have to take a closer look. Yeah, it looks like the kind of glassy, maybe outer crust of the pillows is detached a little bit.
Yeah.
See how fragile it is.
Kind of sloughed off maybe.
Yeah, and there's some little collapses here. Usually the edges of those are easy to sample too.
Come down 5, Mackenzie.
All right. So Dan, we were interested in the ones up ahead a little bit.
Up, as in vertical up?
Yeah.
Right.
And then forward a bit. Yeah, so that little overhang in the distance there might be something to grab, easy to grab upper edge of. There's a little coral, stalked coral.
Steve, if you're watching, this one's for you. Probably not close enough for an ID, but on our way up and ahead, let's get a look at it. Reminds me a bit of axial caldera.
There's a lot of bare rock there because it's very young.
Are you looking at at the crust here?
Yeah, it was sort of looks like that would be easy to sample, and then we might look for something a little more like a pillow bud in the same area. See how fragile this is.
It would be no match for
Oh,
our
wow,
brand new
yes.
craftsman if he did.
And if it is, we can always case on it.
If it is, we can get the Orion out. Come down a couple meters for me, Mackenzie. Plenty of leash there. Stay Herc.
Adjust your iris a little, Mackenzie. So.
You have the lower cameras working okay for you up there, is it?
I just emailed that link to May today, so I don't know if they're able to load that back there or not.
Where are you going, Herc? Stay.
A weird circle right there. Looks like a Pac-Man.
So this little cavity, this overhang is because this was a lobe of lava that drained out.
Ooh.
So that what we're going to grab here is the upper crust of this lobe, and then it's sort of hollow underneath because while it was still molten inside, it was solid on the outside and molten on the inside. That looks nice.
Wow, that's a big piece.
Right, bulky.
Axial's got those pool drain areas where there's like still columns left that were holding
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
top. That's
Yep.
really cool.
Yeah, I got one in my garden. Yeah, pretty friable. Happy with that, are you?
Sure. What is there stuff growing underneath it?
Yeah.
Looks like there's some wavy things on the bottom side there. Can we zoom in for a second?
Sure, go ahead then.
Coming in, subsample away.
Yeah, there's definitely
Oh, is that near? Oh yeah, it's very near. There it is.
little things growing under there.
Little like polyps almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another age indicator. It's been there long enough for stuff to colonize and
Oh,
start growing on it.
but not too long for you to sample.
Right.
Can,
That's
Relatively
bring
young.
your
Yeah,
head to
yeah.
the right a couple clicks so you can see Herc there in the rocks. Nice shot.
Gonna come out.
We have people asking if we can identify some of these little life forms.
not me. I'm a
me.
geologist.
Yeah.
Bus driver.
Oh. Yeah,
Brianna, you're the biologist in the room.
I don't do that.
I will say my being able to differentiate bryozoans from hydroids and corals are it's the most difficult thing. I think they need to be a little bit older for me to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So one of those.
Starboard box.
My guess is it may be some kind of burrowing something, sloughing off whatever from inside their burrow. I would definitely defer to Verena for verification, but could be some kind of worm or not sure.
Y'all want this in the starboard box?
Sure.
Roger. Oh, look at you got the box open already. Rumor is we have a fancy new sample salvo. Let's try that. Wow.
Oh, you've lifted off.
All right. Do you think it'll fit in one of those ABC slots, or is it too big?
Could happen. extend the box the rest of the way. I'm going to turn on another light here.
I'm going to do some opportunistic zooming with Zeus while you're over there.
Yeah.
Fit. Maybe not.
It's the thrusters blowing on it.
It's gonna be all nice and clean.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh,
Is it gonna fit?
probably not.
He's gonna make it fit.
I can make it fit. Yeah.
There you go.
Well done, Dan.
Perfect. So that's in
Oh man.
in starboard box A.
Look at that crop circle on the left there.
Yeah, makes some pretty cool. Herc's drifting around there.
Oh, Brianna. Before you get rid of one of those zeros, I think.
What's
yeah,
that?
Just, oh, nothing.
We're just talking data logging.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready to go? All right, let's drive north and maybe look for a small little pillow bud that we might grab.
Yeah, like, where are they? Yeah, there's like a, maybe it's just a, no, it's just the shade.
Yeah. Guess there's a little more sediment in between some of these pillows than up on top of them.
I do kind of want to just check out, oh, well, that one. It's because of the,
So you're thinking these are, this is a recent eruption?
Not super recent. No, there's enough sediment that these have been sitting around here for a while. You know, tens of years, certainly. And plus there's stalked, you know, corals growing on them. Those take a while to grow.
yeah, it's true.
Try and get it in that lower camera.
What are you thinking of going for?
Probably not this one. Maybe we get a little bit closer to waypoint 1, because I think that's right on the spreading axis, and we might be able to see some more fresher pillows if you're in the same boat.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, let's drive west then towards waypoint 1. Yeah, and then we can turn to the northeast.
All right.
You know, that axis line is based on ship-based bathymetry, so it's
going to be...
It's you know, plus or minus, but it's not, yeah, we're probably, how far are we from waypoint 1?
About 80 meters.
Yeah, so we're basically on axis.
Okay.
But why not? Give us a chance to see the area a little more than we've seen so far.
Swing your head around as I come around. I can see.
These like striations in the rock, does that have a special name or a special type of rock?
Striations, that's a
Well,
good name.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
pillow lavas often have those because
Okay.
they, when they form they, as soon as molten lava comes into contact with seawater, the seawater's cooling the outer surface down. And as it does that, it solidifies and forms a crust, but that's only on the outside of a lobe. and But if lava keeps coming out, then it breaks that outer crust along a crack, and then it extends, and the outer crust rakes the surface of the exposed lava, so that makes those striations. So
Yeah,
you kind of
yeah, let's do 50.
you kind of have to see video of lava flowing underwater to really be able to visualize that, but it's kind of inherent in the process of how pillow lava forms and grows, how lobes grow longer. They kind of stop, form a crust, then crack like an egg and expand, and as that expansion process makes all those striations.
Cool. Thank you.
And if it's a little bit rate dependent, so if lava's flowing faster, then it doesn't do that crust formation, striation forming process, then the lobes can be smoother. So yeah.
We could grab like
Bit of
a
a
sample
curlicue in
every
each
like
other.
20, 30 meters on our way to waypoint 1 and just see kind of what we get.
Sorry, what do you want to grab every so many meters?
Sample every like 20 or 30 meters on our way to waypoint 1. So I think we're about at that point right now. Probably.
I'm probably 20 meters from
that
the
sounds
last,
like a good plan.
sample.
Or
Well, I find it's better to see to target things that you think you can actually sample instead of going by distance. So
okay.
There's a lot. Since we have kind of a platy outer surface, I was thinking of trying to get a little bit more of a bud shaped thing, so we can just keep an eye out for something like that.
Okay.
Come down 5. Mackenzie. When you say bud shape, is that
Like a grapefruit size thing. So
or
buds are like just on the side of a bigger pillow, just a smaller little appendage.
I think this looks pretty promising for a bud. We look around that.
and come down another 5.
Whoa.
Lost the bird dogs.
Yeah, coming back. Just give me a minute.
Oh, would you mind turning the cameras back on, Dan, unless that's an issue?
Yeah,
or
they're coming back on.
He's working on it.
All right. Thank you.
30 seconds for the reboot. This is a known issue we have with the relay that powers the network bottle dropping off. See any buds here you like?
Maybe that one, kind of right there.
You mean this thing?
Yeah. Might not be glassy though.
Okay. Okay.
I think Atalanta might have spun.
Yep. Pulling on it. Yeah, it should be. It should spin back around. See if it spins the same way. Don't double tap your auto heading right now for me. Double tap auto heading, Mackenzie. Roger. Okay. Just while I'm getting the sample here, then we'll play around. Which bud?
I think it was this guy.
Roger. I got
Is
about
that right?
two
Yeah.
minutes here to. We'll keep the ship moving. Rock sampling on the fly.
Sounds good. Going to be efficient.
I'll do that.
Nice.
Okay.
You like it?
It's hard to tell with all that sediment on it, but it does look kind of, it's black and a little bit sheeny maybe. Sure.
Don't have to keep it. Can be catch and release,
Could be.
but
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. If you are?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's grab it.
You want that crusty thing?
What do you mean?
Oh, was it like a part of the crust?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just
okay.
teasing you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Mackenzie, you should be able to spin around now. It's just while Herc is landed, if you're spinning around or doing anything, you'll pull it off. So it should come back around now to. No, I was pulling it. I was getting greedy and trying to get to that, but. Okay, can you open the starboard box for me?
Yep, roger.
So we're moving about 10 meters a minute. So if I'm 20 meters out ahead of Atalanta, that gives us about 2 minutes to get sample.
Starboard box open.
Look at it and then put it in the box. Are you happy with your what's going in the box, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I think this could go into A also, just because it looks so different from the other piece, and it's from the same area. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah.
I'll see if it'll
Will
go.
they both fit into the same?
I think they will.
Okay.
One way to find out.
Yeah. What do you think, Dan? They go
Yeah,
both going in?
Gotta go for it. Doesn't fit, we can yard it back out of there and stuff it in another box.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay. Well, let's put it into B then.
Roger. We tried.
That's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah. B's here somewhere.
All right.
Okay, can close it. Thank you.
Okay, let's now can
Closing on.
resume
Resuming.
our mosey.
Okay, starboard box closed.
Roger, thank you. Now we're, so I was ahead of you there, so I basically put a little in the bank, and we managed to get the sample and wind up in the sweet spot. So that's where I like to be, about 15, 20 meters ahead while the ship's moving. We have a couple meters left on the move, it looks like, and then whatever the swing in on Atalanta is.
That one looks like it has a top hat, or maybe a beret, French beret.
I didn't get
like
breakfast, so to me it looks like a muffin, right?
A muffin, yeah.
Decapitated.
Yeah, yeah. Depends if you're hungry or not.
Yeah.
like a head of cabbage, maybe? Peel off the layers.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of play around with our fancy camera right here and pivot around it. It's taking
So
secret images.
So you can see that this part actually was attached down here before, and this part just pushed up.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a trap door. And then this part was a previous one that pushed up from down here.
Mm-hmm.
Geotelestrating, I kind of like it.
That's very nice. How long does that take for that?
It'd be like, you know, a split second or a second, yeah.
We could grab some of the crust from this too.
I think we should keep going. We've got plenty of opportunities, I think.
All right.
Cover a little ground.
Jacob just has an hour left, so he's trying to grab us
Oh, I
first.
see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Our ship.
I'll be in here. Really want to see this part.
Visibility is amazing compared to yesterday.
Yes, it's very nice to be able to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Tilt Atlantis camera up just a hair for me.
Where's the name Atalanta come from?
Allison Fundus named it.
Oh, yeah?
That's the huntress.
There's a lot of these little trapdoor pillows in this area. They're
How come we call them trapdoors?
you gotta,
Stuck up on the crust there.
So now what do you have the ship doing? Are they stopping or going or?
Yeah, she's stationary right now. We're almost, we're pretty much on that ridge that you were interested in. So
Yeah,
if you wanna
I think we can
start heading
just slowly
north.
start heading,
Yeah.
north-northeast along that line, and then it seems like if we're interested in sampling, we can kind of stop and do that, and hopefully not stop the ship. Is that reasonable, Dan?
Yeah, if we're moving at 10 meters a minute and I'm 20 meters out, that gives us 2 minutes to get a sample and then keep going.
As long as we're sort of efficient. But
Yeah. And 3 minutes, I'm behind Atlanta, but the problem there is I gotta make double time to make it out, and you're gonna see something that you have to stop and look at or get behind the curve, but
inevitably.
inevitably.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dan, you're good with the ship move?
Yep.
Okay, I'll start with 50, and we'll just keep keep
Sure.
her moving as
Yeah,
long as we're
yeah.
happy. Okay.
Yeah. You can ask them to hold position at any time during.
Okay.
And if we want to stop and smell the flowers for a while.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
see what the layback is. It's always different depending on the current. Sometimes if we're bucking it, you know, we have double what it is. Sometimes we have a tailwind and it's not as significant. So is it a pronounced ridge here or a general one? Seems like it falls off to my right a bit. Maybe I'm just looking at a 180 fisheye camera.
Yeah, it's pretty flat on the ship bathymetry, so it's a little hard to tell. Not.
Yeah, from my looking forward cameras, it's flattish, so I can just. What was it? 013?
013, correct, yeah.
Right. So I'll try and hold that heading, Mackenzie, and stay in the center of my little box there.
Roger.
Center of the screen, I guess, would be a more accurate. And
For whatever reason, this flow seems to have a lot of those, that style of, you know, the crust popping up like a popover or whatever, trapdoor. Yeah, seems that there's almost every pillow has some of that going on.
can you pull up the other rail cam for me?
Sure thing.
Both of my rear view mirrors. I'm going to turn the starboard port lights off to see better. Just turn them on for sampling typically so we can see down in the box. If you want, you could do one click 10 degrees starboard. Other way. Double tap that one. Right, perfect.
Are we waiting on Atalanta? Atalanta?
Nope.
Okay.
Just goofing with the setting the upper and mid camera to their mid zoom.
Okay.
We're requested to have them there unless we're sampling. And I meant to automate that. I just haven't got around to it yet. Usually if I'm waiting, I'm wandering instead of waiting. Wagging my tail, as Deb Kelly says.
Mm-hmm.
You're all right with that, or do you don't care about a straight line?
Yeah, don't care about straight line.
Wander around and
Yeah, wandering around is
cover
good.
a little more ground.
Sure.
We good to extend this for another 50, Dan?
Yep, yeah, keep it going.
Yep.
Not sure how far they're...
Just like what you were talking about earlier, you can kind of see this guy push that way and probably push that little crust out, but there's a lot of that.
You can keep... You can keep Atalanta's heading the same, so don't follow me around.
Gotcha.
That way I know where I'm supposed to be versus where I am. I'm kind of zigzag in front of you a bit, but I'll basically stay in the frame there.
So what are the visual cues you're looking for in terms of the younger pieces?
You know, it's the age thing's just a ballpark kind of thing. So just want to, it's all about the same age probably. So it's not really looking for differentiated, but
Wow.
you know, if just trying to get the youngest rocks in the area so this all looks about the same. Yeah, some pillows have a lot of little buds on the sides. These don't seem to have much. They're mostly, you know, just big rounded shapes, but they do have a lot of these crusts. So that's, I guess, probably the better thing to look for. You know, it's most efficient to go after things that are really easy to break off, that you can,
I think like
and not too big. Yeah, any of this stuff would be good.
Yeah.
Should we grab a little of that on the right there, Dan?
Yeah,
Does any of this kind of stuff? Kind of aiming for fist-size pieces or cantaloupe size.
Or you want a piece of the crust again? Or?
Yeah. Like that.
Oh, that looks great.
I don't know if that's too big, that guy, but we can always break it in half or something.
Right. Pen right just a hair on the Zeus for me. Pen right, Mackenzie?
Me?
On the Zeus? Yeah. I got a little too close. Yep, push Herc back a little bit with the crab.
That looks good. Is it in a couple pieces? I guess so.
Yeah.
Looks like it. I'm not sure.
Would you mind putting that down into the wide field camera?
Yeah, can do. You
Thank
want
you.
to open the box for us?
Forward box?
Starboard box, I think.
Starboard box.
There it is.
All right.
You can keep going.
All right. Gorgeous.
You can keep going in.
Yeah.
Good.
We're all good.
box is open.
Atalanta wouldn't stop anyways, and then by the time I'm done, Atalanta would stop and we move the ship again.
Seems like that one came off almost in like 2 layers on top of each other.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Oh, there goes one.
Oh,
Drop it.
so we're only ending up with one of those two.
Yeah.
Looks like they're both. Something's still there. Where do you want that one?
Do you want it in C?
It'd be C, yeah.
C?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's still 2 pieces there.
Oh, okay. Maybe just a little piece fell off.
Okay, you can close it, thanks.
Oh.
Out for that rock.
Yeah.
Poor thing is going to be blind for the next 2 decades.
I've seen that behavior by that type of fish all over the world. ROV gets close and they go full speed flight into the bottom.
Their flight mechanism is to come down and hide in the rocks, maybe. But it's not like they could see without us, right?
Right.
What's the makeup of the sort of thin layer on top of the plumes? Or not plumes, but
You mean that buff tan? That's sediment that's rained down through the water column from, so it's like the skeletons of little creatures or some organic matter, or just that's the marine snow that's constantly falling to the bottom. So sedimentation rates kind of vary, are variable by area. So they're high near where rivers are coming in, big rivers are putting sediment into the ocean, and they're low, far away from continents. So like in the Northeast Pacific where I usually work, I think this long-term sedimentation rate is like a centimeter per 1,000 years kind of thing. So that's the rate. So, but on a uneven bottom like this, the currents will wash it off of high standing things, and then it'll accumulate in low standing areas. So it's, uneven in detail, but that's sort of a long-term average. So,
and in places where it is flowing out from rivers with a lot of organic material, what's the rate like?
I don't know, but I don't know how high that can get, but I would think a lot more.
Yeah, we've put sediment traps out by the Fraser River, Frechette.
Yeah.
And those fill a tube like that, like you know, rapidly.
Wow, yeah, so
Rapidly. It's,
kind of depends where you're,
yeah.
or like right in channels offshore of big rivers. Yeah, it could be really high.
Can you click focus on that lower camera, see if it'll focus on the distance there?
Lower cam.
For the background. I'm not sure who's controlling the camera back there.
Happy to keep going, Dan.
That's, yeah. How far are we going on
The
As
line.
far as we can go by the time it's time to come up.
really?
So, yeah,
So we're going to be moving the whole time?
yeah,
Right.
moving and sampling,
Right.
until about 2 p.m. and then we're coming up. I think it's a kilometer between the waypoints, but we probably won't get that far, I'm guessing. But
Roger.
looks like we might be at the edge of a flow here because it's kind of went from flat, broad pillows to a little bit of a flow front here. Maybe. It's a little hard to tell there if there's really an age boundary here, but
I mean, kind of looks like these guys already look like a little bit fresher than we've been over so far.
it's a little hard to tell because it's
Yeah.
also kind of an edge, and so the sediment's less likely to accumulate there.
That's true.
But
Oh. Yeah, maybe not.
yeah, so this little area is a little more jumbled up.
Do me a favor, Mackenzie. Close that browser and then open it up again. Oops. That's better. Give it a minute, see if it... Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I wanted to see.
Yeah, it looks like it is kind of a different flow and morphology anyway. It's a little bit more fluid looking.
Yeah.
So is that a faster flow, Bill?
Could be. Have to see if that
Down
continues
5
here.
meters for me.
It's a little more croissant
5.
than it is muffin.
Exactly, yeah.
Kind of interested in grabbing a sample from around here.
Okay, let's look for a piece we can grab here, Dan.
Roger. Seeing any likely victims there? Maybe the piece sticking out there.
You might be able to grab some of that, or
Maybe this? That looks like it's pretty on there, though.
Mm-hmm. One of those two, maybe we can try.
That's right. Yeah, I lost the plot. Which one was it?
I think they were down below. You'd have to pan down a little bit, I think. Oh, and the basket's in the way. But I think it was, you know, this guy or this guy. Yeah. Whatever looks like it might break off. You could even go for this thing, maybe.
I think this is what you pointed at.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not a fan. But
Roger.
let's see if we can get something a little more solid.
What was the other one you pointed at?
Well,
Down here somewhere. Yeah, maybe this guy.
yeah. It's a bit brittle, huh?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Can't see what you're grabbing at.
Flying grab.
How'd you come away with that without seeing it?
Whoa.
That
Yeah.
looks. Does that look okay to you?
Yeah, it's got some crust and glass on the outside.
Looks like a big vesicle in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a keeper.
Roger. You want to switch cameras and open that starboard box, Mackenzie?
Yeah, I'd say we've transitioned into a different flow because that other one was, you know, had these broad pillows and lots of those top hats, and this is a little bit more of a kind of a jumbled up surface, a little bit towards. There's kind of a two ends of the spectrum of submarine flows. One are sheet flows that come out really fast and spread out in over big areas before so they don't necessarily make individual lobes, whereas at the pillow end you're forming one lobe at a time and piling them up. So that's kind of the slow eruption end of the spectrum. So this is a little bit in between where we're not really seeing individual pillows. It's more of a sheet that is all scrambled up to some extent.
Come up 5.
So probably
up 5.
Different lava flows that came out at different times under different conditions.
D, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
yeah, D. We're on to D. Thanks. Here's a little bit of a hollow lobe that drained out. You can kind of see down in that skylight.
Okay, you can close it.
A little bit more sediment there on the left, maybe. So this might be a little bit older seafloor than where we started.
Kind of getting back to lobate pillow flows now, pillow basalts now, rather than
Yeah.
all that hackly stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Tilt your camera up just a bit for me,
Roger.
so I can see out front there. That's perfect.
Yeah, and there's more of these trapdoor things. So this could be that same flow that we started in, and we just went through an interval of a different one, and now we're back to that old one. Although can't really tell with this.
Whoa.
If there's more sediment now than before. A little bit of a collapse area here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is it big enough
That's
for
massive.
That's the question.
This might be another boundary or something that got the pillows on the left and all this sheet, jumbled up sheet on the right.
If we want something really old, I guess we could just pull from something on the side, but.
Come down 5.
Seems like maybe underneath the shelf there's something maybe living.
Yeah, there's a little
Sponge,
stucked sponge guy there. Or I don't know if it's a sponge. It's got a stalk though. Pretty confident about the stalk.
Looks like one of those dandelions that pop up in my yard.
We're getting head nods over here that is a sponge.
Oh, okay. Lucky.
Glass sponge. Verina's sitting next to me, so.
Oh, okay. She would know.
That's why I sound so confident.
Okay, you can come back up 5, nice and easy. Slowly, so you don't pull me.
Yeah. It's another one of those where this thing came out of here and then this popped up. Back into pillows.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good there, Mackenzie. Perfect. Thanks.
So for these pillows, Bill, I'm wondering about when they form. Is it, you think, one event sort of in a region, or are these sort of singular events over time in terms of when the individual pillows are sort of
We're good at
popping up?
You know, one lava flow that forms pillows can be hundreds of meters across, so it's just that on the surface it's advancing one lobe at a time as it's moving, so that's how the pillows form. So they're all sort of interconnected under the crust when they're underwater lava. It's always, the ocean's always trying to solidify the outer surface, and the lava's always breaking that crust and forming another lobe as, from the pressure inside it trying to move. So it's this kind of continual battle of the ocean trying to solidify it and cool it, and the lava trying to get out and form another lobe and keep advancing. So we're only seeing the upper surface, so some pillow flows can be really thick. So, there's this, they're also like, as they're advancing, they're also piling up and, but fed from underneath. Yeah, so it's kind of this big pile of worms. Each pillow is sort of a little tunnel of where lava's being transported through.
What's that?
But it can be very complicated, pile of
Do 100 if you want.
lobes going every which way, and
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you can see that with the direction they come into the surface. There's some that almost seem like they turn
right,
halfway.
and they're they're influenced by the ones underneath it, so filling in little low points and then going down slope. And
would we be able to check that guy out?
Yeah.
Thank you.
that you're looking at this,
Yeah,
this part of that, yeah,
might be able to.
especially this little overhanging part there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Maybe trying to grab that. Looks like it'll be pretty easy to break off.
Looks like it.
All right.
Come down a couple meters from me.
All right. Looks pretty good.
What do you think? Keeper?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mackenzie, you know what to do.
Okay, starboard box open.
Yeah. You want to put this in with another one or a separate box? Or out of little boxes? You can
We
come
could
up.
we could put it in, I think, Biobox D if it fits, because the other one in there currently has a pretty large vesicle in it. So,
Sorry, which one was that? D?
Biobox D. I think we could stack that
Oh,
one in
D.
there.
D. Back
Yeah.
at the very end.
Yeah.
Roger.
D is in dog.
If
As
it
a dog.
fits.
Roger.
So Verena, I have to give credit in the chat. It was actually somebody helping me out to know that that was a sponge. They were saying it was maybe Bolosamani. Is that, am I saying that right? Do you have an idea? The sponges, Bolosamani?
All right. Sweet.
Bolosomani, yes, that's a great ID from from someone ashore. I'm not very good at deep sea sponges, but yeah, it's a group of glass sponges that do tend to, thin stalks and little, they're quite beautiful in the big ones. Yeah.
It's a massive rift.
Our a couple cameras are frozen there. Cycle them. Looks like they're all, yeah, they all dropped out again. That's the second time. You want to make a note in the log that the WCA network relay is continuing to drop out.
What's going on with that relay, Dan?
What's that?
What's going on with it? The relay. Hold on.
It's
What's
got
going on with the relay?
It's got a
Is it heat?
it's not the relay, it's there's a bit of a delay in the loop, which causes the microprocessor brain to go and then the relays drop out.
Hard to fix a delay. You need an advanced line.
It's a known issue we're chasing. Meanwhile, I get flashbacks there, going to epileptic seizures as it boots up.
Berlin nightclub.
Totally.
Almost like a toadstool.
It's kind of like a deep sea snowman almost, just missing the headpiece.
Bonk. That's how we fly without all of our spatial awareness cameras by braille.
Howdy, Dan.
Howdy. What are you doing there? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
No, this is my shift.
Really?
Mhm.
What time is it?
11:47.
Where is my relief?
Still eating lunch.
What was for lunch?
As always, 16 items. A cabbage salad, a normal salad, you know, a couple pastas. May I recommend the coconut curry?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had that yesterday. It was quite spicy.
I like it.
I was surprised. Okay, I need to get back out here in my box. I'm lagging a little. You still there, Bill?
He's at lunch.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Unsupervised?
Starting
Although
to
I
pick
have
up
to
some
by
more
pushing this.
holothorians.
I was going
Wow.
to say yes. Yes, I'm still here. Just had a voice change.
Bill, you sound different.
I really want to topple one of these mushrooms, or one of these muffins.
I know.
It's so beautiful, though. I can't do it. But
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
That'll look great in my yard.
I have a really nice pop rock.
Very cinematic spin.
Yeah, as fast as I can. Quote, unquote.
Suppose those two cucumbers will find each other. One on
Trying to get the right 3 cameras in it. I'm failing miserably. Running out of time getting it over. Can you come up by Quickens?
Yep.
Yeah, don't have enough time. Boat's moving.
one there. I see cucumbers on either side.
Yeah.
Will they ever find each other?
They have
Hallmark
long
movie.
distance across.
Yeah.
Dan, the matchmaker.
Bye.
I can't believe it's noon already. That flew by, didn't it? So we're basically rock sampling on the fly. And how we've rolled, obviously there's a significant layback there.
Do you want to keep tracking a line another 100 meters?
Yeah, we have
Okay.
kept the vessel moving the whole time. Mike might want to do something different, but 100 meters.
Dan, could I take a look at that crinoid up in front of you? Stock crinoid?
What was that, Rena?
Could I look at that stock crinoid right up in front of you?
Absolutely. Gonna get some biology with all this geology.
If you want, we could do a dual sample.
Oh yeah.
But
that rock looks like a lone rock.
yeah.
You know, I set this ROV in the mud and hand it over to Mike full of silt, he's not gonna be happy with me. You wanna get a shot of the, oh, go in a little tighter there, Ed?
Yeah, coming in.
So there's another one behind it, actually. It's a little field. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Come on, the name's got to come.
You can zoom out a bit, Ed.
Well, hi.
Or you can tilt up. But
See,
I'm
there's
just gonna try and pick up the rock here.
Do you want that? Actually, just a moment. Do we want that rock? Hold on.
Oh, yep.
If we don't want the rock, we'll leave the crinoid because I think.
Yeah, I don't think we need the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, thanks for the offer.
Roger. I just stuffed the manipulator in the mud just in time for my relief.
I may have to correct myself later, but this may be a hyacrinus. And these are stalks, but they've got something else on top, that one.
That was our...
So this used to be a little field of, you see all the stems?
Mm-hmm.
How interesting they...
I'm going to get my tether back in the bank here and then
Watch change of video.
Oh.
hand it over to
Sure.
hand it over to the next ship. Sorry we can't hang out longer, Marina. The Atlanta's encroaching.
want to, you can look down at the porch if you want to see. What is that? Just whack it back for a second. Okay, we got a little milk crate. Yeah, so that's reasonably straight, right? So yeah, so that's okay. That's pretty good. There you go. And then just go back out and pull it up a little bit. Yes, please.
Yeah. I'd have to come down a couple of meters.
Yep. On it.
Half a day. We are currently starting a new shift. We are looking for young basalt rocks around the Marianas Islands. These rocks would come from volcanic eruptions in the past. And can I have everyone introduce yourself, please? Can we start with the navigator?
Yeah, I'll go first. In the front row on the far right, my name is Isabella Monaco. I'm sitting in the navigator position. Yeah, and I work as a contractor here at Ocean Exploration Trust.
Michael Hannaford in the middle, Hercules pilot. And I am also a contractor.
Annabelle Baker on the left, Atalanta pilot, also a contractor, also a student at Oregon State.
Hi, I'm Marin Hodge. I'm on video. I'm a student from the Florida State College of Motion Picture Arts. I'm a video engineer intern.
And our data log.
Yeah, hi, I'm Evie. I'm the data logger, new add to the 12 to 4 shift.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, so excited.
I'm Sierra. I am helping out as one of the scientists. I am a grad student at Florida State University.
And I am Jeff Beeson, a marine geologist, assistant professor at Oregon State University, and I'm the watch lead, although Bill, our science lead for the whole expedition, I think is going to come back in, who's much more knowledgeable about this area than I am. But we're looking for young volcanic rock in this very different environment than we were from yesterday. We have moved from the Toto caldera, which is on the volcanic arc in the Mariana, to the Mariana back arc, which is a different tectonic and volcanic terrain. This is related to back arc spreading in contrast to the volcanic arc volcanism, like the cinder or the stratovolcanoes volcanoes. This is more the spreading center volcanism. Oh, we got Bill back. Here's your...
The more the merrier.
Yes. Well,
Herc, do you mind if I turn off the downlight for a moment?
No, go ahead.
Roger.
There you go. It's better.
We're going to do a quick gauge check.
No. I know, I know. Looks like there's another stalk. Another little stalk sponge over there on the left. Shannon, you haven't introduced yourself yet.
Oh, my name is Shannon Celine. I'm the Science Communication Fellow. I am a teacher in Guam for the Guam Department of Education at D.L. Perez Elementary School. And in just a minute, we have a new scientist that will introduce himself.
Maybe. Just a voice with no name to it.
Okay, back online. I'm Bill Chadwick from Oregon State University.
And what do you specialize in?
I am a geologist and volcanologist. So I'm the geo part of the watch. Sierra here is the bio part of the watch.
Woo!
We're doing the bio-geo thing. Mostly geo today, though.
I was going to say, this is all geo. This is right up your alley.
But we've got some more sponges over here, so I'm pretty happy. A lot more sponges and corals than yesterday.
There's bio-telestrating and then there's geo-telestrating.
Okay. So what are we hoping to find on this dive?
We're finding lava, and we're sampling lava. And let's see if we can pick something up here. Let's see. Kind of looking for, fist-sized pieces so that we can pick up. Is that a glass sponge up here?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to circle where the sponge is so our audience can see it?
That guy.
Thank you.
It could be a Hylonema sponge or a Hylostylus, one of those two. But they're all stalk sponges.
Should we be looking for any biodiversity here? Are we expecting to see some?
Well, we're not in a hydrothermal area like yesterday, so these are relatively old lavas, hundreds of years old probably, and so this is the background biota that lives on the seafloor away from hydrothermal vents, so it's things that are stalked generally grow very slowly. Mm-hmm. They settle and then grow and then they filter feed for the most part.
Yeah, a lot of suspension feeders. They kind of need to get up in the water column to be able to get some food.
Yeah. Some of this
Excuse me.
area might be sampleable. Or even over here. That looks...
So I need to give a shout out to Sierra Your grandpa is watching you.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Grandpa.
You want to try for a piece off of that last chunk you circled?
Sure. No pressure, Sierra.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Would you like the downlight on for the sample?
Sure, yeah.
Raj?
Bill, how deep are
I'm
these
gonna have to
crevices?
do the
A viewer's asking
auto-XY
for
here.
perspective and size.
How deep are the
Let me know if you need pen or
crevices?
tilt with the HD.
Sure, yeah.
Roger.
Maybe when we get the arm out, if you can follow it around with the bubble can, maybe. But,
Roger.
I'm not
Do we want the sample salvo?
sure what they're referring
not
to.
yet, I don't think so.
Alrighty.
Thank you, though.
I can tell you that we're at 3,143 meters, and our temperature is 1.65 degrees Celsius.
So there's this little piece maybe, or something on top, or whatever looks like
I'll go for this.
something you could break off that would hold together.
Floating away.
Reach, reach.
Oh,
oh,
Ooh.
Got it.
Perfect.
Nice, Michael.
Very nice.
I'll have it till it's in the box.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't hold your breath. Once it's in the box,
Do you want to rotate it in front of the camera?
Sure,
or anything,
yeah. Let's see the other side.
At least it's not going to stick out and sneak out like the shrimp yesterday.
No, we're pretty sure of that.
It's not going to move on its own.
That looks good, thanks.
Okay, and then where is it going?
Most of them have been going in the starboard box so far. I think we've got A through D full.
Yeah.
Is that right?
E and F are open.
We can put it in, let's put it in E.
I'm just going to shift the sub and get some altitude here. Just
Okay,
a second.
that's good.
Bouncing off the bottom there.
I'll take a picture.
On feed 2, we have a really good view of Hercules from
Okay, are you
Atlanta.
okay to get the sample box open and do the sample salvo?
Roger. Sample salvo on. And which box would you like, starboard?
Starboard box, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a... yeah, go ahead. You can open it. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Roger. And you can also change one of the side cameras.
Roger.
Instead of the... yeah, you got it. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. Just come on out with the box. And then which compartment are we going for?
E.
Yeah.
E.
A little further there.
All right, that's perfect.
E.
How many samples are we able to collect on this dive?
Till the box is full.
This will be our
As
sixth,
many.
I believe.
For this dive, we're time limited, so we're going to keep picking up rocks until about 2 o'clock, and then we're going to come back up. Boy, they always...
Just so our audience
Yay.
knows.
Okay, box away.
Box. Box closing up.
We are on a dive that will be about 8 hours today. Yesterday we did one that was 8 hours, and this one's a little bit shorter.
Box is closed.
Thank you.
I'll switch the cam back.
Yep.
ROV
Great.
cams.
Good job. I'm just going to speed along for a second till I catch up with Atalanta here.
Yep, that's the kind of doing the leapfrog.
Yeah.
Stop for a sample and then catch up. And then do it again. Yeah, because we're trying to keep the ship moving and not stopping and starting, so we just speed along for a while and then look for another place to sample.
Roger.
And that's the gauge check.
Roger, thank you.
Pulling up a little on Atal as you come underneath.
Can you scroll this one?
All right, we're back out in the front there.
Gonna keep the delta a little low for when you come up front. Heading around 15.